Hi everyone, I'm sorry I'm late. I never give myself enough time to get things done. Uh, Even now I still can't do what all I want to do because my taskbar is decided to act up on me. Is it? Yeah, I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, I don't know what also I don't know what I'm gonna do about the ASMR next time or this time because it's set show my taskbar on all displays. Oh, did that fix it? Did that fix it? Why is sorry, my taskbar is acting up. Never wants to, doesn't want to close. Okay, I'm gonna fix this real quick. Personalization, taskbar, taskbar behaviors. Or no, I turned that back on. I don't know why it's acting stupid, but anyways, hello, good afternoon or evening, whatever time it is for you guys. I really gotta get in a better habit of doing a full intro. What's going on, everybody? My name is Philosophical Geek, aka Phil G. Call me Phil for short. I'm your friendly neighborhood scholar man, VTuber, and lover of all things knowledge. And today we are back with another. I was gonna say yeah, because the first ADOFAI stream was last week, and I was just kind of like screwing around. I didn't really have a plan set in place of what I wanted to do. But I actually picked out a few grinds that I want to try to work on this week. I am by no means a good player at all. I am okay. I am because I play on normal and not strict, and I have like several hundred hours in this because I had an old Steam account when I was like first getting like familiarized with Steam, and such. But then I got rid of it and I switched to this account that I currently use, my current Steam account. And like there would be times where like I would just completely forget that I had the game open, and I would like go off and do something else, or I'd go watch TV or whatever. And so so I racked up like several hundred hours in the game on my old account, and I wasn't even playing at all. So yeah, it's just kind of stupid. This time, however, on this account, I actually do have the amount of hours is probably closer to how much I've actually played. So yeah. Hold on, get my water. My wrist been hurt, flaring up. We're gonna do this anyway. Got my water right here. All right. Yeah. Another thing that I need to talk about that I haven't yet is I I had this toggled off because I didn't think I was gonna use it, or I wasn't thinking about it at first. But in Meld Studio, I forgot that they have the integrated option to do the multi-canvas. So I have my horizontal stream that I'm currently looking at, and then there's a vertical stream right next to it. But I have not customized it yet, and I'm also not streaming to that output yet. So I feel like once I can tinker around with that some more, maybe get some other people's input, then I might start getting into the vertical streams to YouTube Shorts, maybe get a little bit more exposure as people are scrolling their For You pages. So that's exciting. And another thing, I think I mentioned this last night when I was like getting ready to end stream. I still have yet to reconfirm the details. I'm such a big procrastinator when it comes to things like that. But yeah, I have yet to reconfirm the details, but as far as I know, everything should be going forward. And so we're still gonna do Buckshot Roulette tomorrow. So that'll be fun because it looks like it's a really cool game. So we're gonna do Buckshot Roulette tomorrow, and then this will work out since I'm not working on Sunday, that I'm going to be joining in a Mario Kart collab with someone, with a Twitch streamer that I met through a server. I think she's trying to get, I don't know how many people she has, if she has like the full 12 or whatever, because we're playing Mario Kart 8 and we're not playing Mario Kart World, which works out fine because I only have Mario Kart 8. I don't have a Switch 2 yet. But I was actually talking with my parents earlier. My parents are thinking about getting me a Switch 2 for Christmas. We're kind of like talking about all that stuff because I think my parents are kind of, they're like, I think my parents are kind of like, they're like, yeah, sometimes it's nice to get a gift that you think somebody will like, but I think in my family we're kind of in the mindset of like we're not afraid to give people like gift cards and stuff like that, because it's like, yeah, and that's how I see it too, towards like, I would much rather give you a gift card as a gift so that way you can get whatever it is that you want, and rather than me pick something out and it's not something that you particularly like or care for. So I mean, like, I don't know. Sometimes it's like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, the gift cards are good, but then there's other times it's like, no, I want to do something a bit nicer, uh, but yeah, I really have to start doing Christmas shopping for everybody in my family. Uh, but it's like, yeah, no, the gift cards, it's like sometimes it's nice to, give people a gift card and then they can just get whatever they like. But other times it's like, no, I don't really want to do that. I just want to, give something that's like thoughtful, And so my parents were talking with me about what I would like because I kept saying that I was going to buy a Switch 2 for myself now that there's plenty of stock. But my mom was like, yeah, why don't you like hold off on doing that and I'll talk with your dad and we'll like look at your like list of things that you want to get for Christmas and we'll see what we can do. So what did I put on that list? I said the Switch 2, but there's like a lot of other things that I would need besides the Switch 2. Like I would need, and another thing I didn't think about is because it's better value to get the Mario Kart bundle. So that way the game's only like $50 instead of $80. But one thing I think I read about this, but I had forgotten about it, which was that I think that in the Mario Kart bundle, it's the digital copy of the game versus a physical copy of the game. And I said to my mom, I was like, even if you were able to find a deal on the Mario Kart bundle, at that point, just my personal preference, I would much rather you just buy me the console, and then I would just much rather you just buy me the console, and then I can like take care of buying the physical copy for myself, because some people may agree with me, some people may not, but I'm just preferential to physical copies of games just because like I actually have all my Switch. Couple games here. Yeah, I just like having the like tangible copies of these games. I don't know if you could hear that. Yeah, that's kind of quiet. But yeah, I just like having the tangible copies of the games that I can just have and use. And plus, the digital games obviously take up more storage, so that's another benefit of it as well. So yeah, I need to reconfirm that is not that. Does the Mario Kart bundle come with a code or a physical copy? Usually comes with a digital code. Yeah, okay, so I was right. Yeah. So I was like, at that point, I'm like, even if you find a better deal, because I feel like she told me she found a deal where like the Mario Kart bundle was the same price as just the console by itself, because there was a deal going. But I said, at that point, just to be completely honest, I would much rather you buy me just the console and I'll get the game myself. Oh, excuse me. Because again, there's just something satisfying about having a tangible copy of the game, and then plus it's less storage, even though the system itself does have exponentially more storage than the original console has, because I just have the base model Switch with the neon blue and red controllers, and I think the base model system, if I remember correctly, I think it's just like 32 gigs of storage. It's not that much, to be completely honest. Yeah, it's not a whole lot of storage. And then like the Switch 2, I think they said it has like 256 gigs of storage, so it's like 8 times what the regular Switch had. So it's like, that's already a dramatic improvement in my book. But then, you know, I don't really know how much storage certain games take up. Yeah, I renamed my Switch account to my VTuber name so that way I wouldn't get like doxxed or anything. But I still feel like and here's what sucks. I've been paying for just the regular Switch Online membership. So it was like maybe like $4 and some change a month just to play like the NES games, the SNES games, and the was it the Game Boy, I think? I don't know. There was a couple others. And so I was like, okay, while I'm thinking about it, I'll go ahead and switch to the expansion pack one. I'm not a big fan of memberships or anything like that where I have to pay yearly rather than monthly. Monthly is just easier for me to keep up with. And then, so I get the details sorted out. I switch to the expansion pack plan, only to come to find out, because they added the GameCube games, only to come to find out I can't play the GameCube games until I get a Switch 2, which is absolutely stupid. I'm like, bro, why do you have to do that? I just want to play Luigi's Mansion. But yeah, once I get a Switch 2 and I get all the details sorted out with like a new account and stuff, I'm like, that's going to be one of the first games that I'm going to be playing on stream is like OG Luigi's Mansion, because I still have yet to play that, because Luigi's Mansion 3 was actually the third one, or I just repeated myself. Luigi's Mansion 3 was actually the first of the games that I played just because it was what was available on the Switch. And then another thing I don't understand is like, why was it Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon on the 3DS, but when they re-released it on the Switch, they called it Luigi's Mansion 2 HD? That's another thing I don't understand. So yeah, I've played the games backwards thus far, because I played Luigi's Mansion 3 first because that was what was on the Switch, and then Dark Moon was on the 3DS, and so they brought it to the Switch, and so I played that. And now the OG Luigi's Mansion is the only one that I've yet to play. But it's just stupid because like I switched my membership over from the basic one to the expansion pack, and now I come to find out I can't even play the GameCube games until I have a Switch 2. So that's really stupid. It's very annoying. But it looks, and that's one thing I've been thinking about over the past few weeks, is I feel like as newer games get made, it's like the older games are, it feels like the harder they are, but the newer that games are, the more creative that they are, because it's like you have like the newest like Mario game out there, or one of the newest ones, which is, well, honestly, Mario Brothers Wonder might honestly be the newest one out there. And so it's like, from the perspective of like comparing the timeline of all Mario games, it's really not that difficult to beat, in my personal opinion. But so, because you had like the OG like Super Mario Brothers or like Super Mario World, and you have all these different like secret exits and game mechanics, and this was like back on like the original NES, this was like before people realized that there were like certain codes that you could do to do like save points and stuff, and you didn't have all that. And whereas like now here, it's getting like just more and more creative. So it's like the newer a game is, the more creative it is, but the older a game is, the harder it is to beat, but yet it's more satisfying when you do. although I feel like the only, I don't know if you want to call it an exception, um, because I feel like for me, one thing that was kind of I guess you could call it an exception to that, was in the Kirby series, because I was gonna say, were there any other games between? I mean, there was a few other like 3DS games, but all cards on the table, I never had a 3DS. I just had a DS, so I never played any of the 3DS games. I'm kind of curious now if they would ever bring 3DS games, or any of the DS games, DS or 3DS, to Switch Online in some way, shape, or form, if they could figure out how to do that. But like, because that was a game that I distinctly remember playing when I was a kid, which was Kirby's Return to Dreamland. That game was phenomenal. It was so great. It was so nostalgic. It was a great game. But then the Switch comes out, and then we get Kirby in the Forgotten Land, which was the first 3D Kirby game, which kind of like revolutionized things. And now I'm trying to remember what the first, or well, no, I guess Mario 64 would have been technically the first 3D Mario game. And then Kirby, because I feel like those are the big three. Is actually, no, well, there's four. There's Mario, Sonic, Kirby, and Donkey Kong. Mario 64 was the first 3D Mario game. I don't know if there was, or well, like, I think there was like 3D games, but I guess I'm thinking maybe more like in the subject of like free roam, because it's like, you know, we get excuse me, because like, you know, we get Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine, and then we get Kirby in the Forgotten Land, and or well, did Sonic Frontiers come out before or after that? Because those are the only two Sonic games that I've ever played, is Colors and Frontiers. Colors was a phenomenal game. The music was great too. Freaking I think Cash Cash actually did the opening for that. But I'm still trying to decide if I like the 2010s opening better or the newer one, because it's like you have the original opening, which was kind of more like synthesized, and then the newer one is a bit more acoustic. But the frickin' Sonic Frontiers soundtrack, like, I probably had the same reaction that so many other people did, like when we heard like that first boss fight music. It was so good. It was so good. I haven't listened to that song in a bit, but it's so good. They just Sonic. Some of these newer Sonic games, the music just, it don't miss. It do not miss. It's so good. But yeah, I can't remember if Sonic Colors came out first or if Kirby and the Forgotten Land came out first. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Kirby and the Forgotten Land release date. Okay, so that came out in 22. Sonic Frontiers. Oops. Oh, frick. Oh, this is not doing what I want it to. Okay. Sonic Frontiers release date. Okay, so Kirby came out in March of 22, and then Sonic was in late 2022. Okay. Either way, they're both really good games. I How many games do I have in total? And that's another thing to think about that I've seen people talking about online is they re-released Galaxy 1 and 2 as a bundle, which is good because I've been waiting for Galaxy 2 to come to Switch. However, we still have 3D All-Stars. It leads people to wonder like why they even invented 3D All-Stars in the first place, because they re-released Galaxy 1 and 2 as a bundled game together. We can play Sunshine on the frick. What was it the yeah, it was the GameCube. Sorry, had a brain fart. People can call me I don't even know, or no, I wouldn't be a boomer, I'd be a zoomer in that case, because like I had a Wii and I had a DS growing up. I didn't have no GameCube, I didn't have no NES, SNES, all that stuff. I had my Wii and my DS. That's what I had. I didn't have no 3DS. And then once I don't know if we sold our DSs or if they just got like donated or something. But I know our Wii quit working and we got rid of it, and then yeah, I didn't have a new game console until I bought a Switch for myself, which was, I think I bought my Switch in 21. So I think it's been getting close to like 5 years that I've had my Switch, which is crazy. But then yeah, hopefully, I mean, I had a few other things on my Christmas list. That's what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about the other things that I put on my list. My mom told me to make a list of stuff. So yeah, the Switch 2 is one. But I mean, of course, I need other things like certain games. I need a Pro Controller. I need a micro SD Express card because my normal micro SD card is not going to work. And then what else did I put on the list? I put the Switch. I put the Elgato XL Stream Deck with like all the buttons on it. So that way, because like right now it's kind of frustrating because like I have to do my individual toggles in like VTube Studio, and I had to, because they were just bind to like individual keys. So I either had to turn a lot of the toggles off because they were annoying, or I wasn't ever going to use them, or some of them I like bound to like whatever key it was as well as like the shift key, because like, you know, yeah, it's not very likely that I'm ever going to do that for any particular thing or whatever. So yeah, it'll be nice to have that if I could get the Stream Deck. So Switch, Stream Deck, great. Okay, I have the list on my phone. Let me look this up. Oh yeah, the new it's time for me to get a new iPhone. I think it's about time for me to get a new iPhone, because I have the, I mean, I don't know, I'm still holding strong with my 13 Pro Max that I have here, but it's still been a bit. Like, I think it's getting close to time where I might need to upgrade or something, but at the same time I don't know, because I have yet to get information back on that, on whether my phone is paid off or not. And then the last thing that I put on the list was a new keyboard, because I'm gonna move my mic a little bit, turn this up. Okay, because right now, hold on, I'm gonna unmute my stream so I can hear myself. Okay. So the keyboard that I have right now is the SteelSeries Apex Pro, just because I had heard good things about it. So that's what that is. Okay. Go back and mute because that's irritating. Ugh. Okay. Oops, I gotta turn myself back down a little bit. Yeah, I still don't know what I'm gonna do about the audio settings for the game. I'll have to get that figured out. But then, so that was the last thing I put on my Christmas list was the Wooting keyboard, because I've heard that's kind of, or from what I've heard and seen, it's kind of like the benchmark of things. I do have actually, no, I'm not going to talk about that. That sounds really selfish of me. But yeah, no, that's just what I put on my Christmas list was the Wooting keyboard. I don't know what my parents might I don't know what my parents might get, but but yeah, that's just a short list of all the stuff. So I think that's about all I have for right now. So let's go ahead and get this game up. Oh yeah, I forgot it has to load once I forgot it has to load once I, or if I haven't opened anything in Steam, it has to do this. So okay. All right. Did I turn my game volume back up all the way? Oh no, the music volume. Okay. Okay. And or no, wait. Let me go ahead and configure settings while I'm waiting. Get the overlayer fixed. And we will go ahead and hop right on in. Yay! Get myself moved over. Ah, frick. No, stop. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot I had the chat box right there. I'll figure it out in a second. Stop. Keep forgetting to click on the tab. So I have the game's gain turned up, but I don't have my gain turned up. Okay. No, whatever. Let me put my mic here in the middle a little bit. And I can hear the keyboard and other people can too. All right. Okay. I can probably remove that gain setting that I don't need. Let me just unmute real quick, see how this sounds. Okay, that's not terrible. All right. Wait, why is my key viewer not showing up? Oh, no, wait. That's only when I'm actually playing. Okay. I already forgot my own settings. All right. Oh, is my cursor not hidden? Why is my cursor not hidden? I think that's what I did last time. Frick. No. Where is it? Oh, game capture. Okay. I think I just had that to like make a point or something. Okay. Here we go. That's better. Now my cursor will be hidden. All right. And where is that text box? Let me unhide that. Yeah, I think we're going to go back to doing that. Where is endless reality? I need to try and work on this. I'm going to go ahead and limit the judgments right now. Pure perfect only. Okay. And, okay. Do I need to do anything else? Well, I'll need to figure out where to position myself, but it's okay. Hold on. Just have the software open and see how the music is going in reference to... Can I go, like, right here? I feel like that's too far out of the way. Okay, that's not bad. I want to see how the music is doing. It's hard to tell. Oh, I was touching the wrong key. Doesn't feel like it's very balanced. Maybe I'll turn this on. Oh. Set it to like 5, or no, that's still really loud. 100% maybe? 200%. How's this? It still doesn't feel... or is it because of my positioning? Is it even in sync? Let me turn that down. See what happens if the game's still... I think that muted everything. Or no, wait. Wait, why is it still... It's still coming through. My mic is still coming through. And the game audio is still coming through. I just can't hear the playback. Okay, that's weird. Oh yeah, close that tab. Um, is there... Wait, hold on. Let me get closer. Turn the gain back up to where I had it. Now I'm kind of... Oh, I'm really loud now. The game's a little bit too loud for me. You know what? I may honestly... or is this... no. Live tech support. Here we go. All right. I want it right at 500. My voice still coming through clearly? Hello, hello, hello. Check, check. Am I cutting out? No, I'm still. Okay, I'm still cutting in and out. This isn't working. What does this stuff do? Okay. I can't tell what I'm doing. Oh, very loud. All right, let's turn that down. I'm just going to turn the gain off. It's still not as loud as I want it to be, though. Let me just turn myself up. But am I going to cut in and out? Like right here? It's like touchy. Okay. I feel like I do need a little bit of gain, though. Is this gonna work? Testing, testing. How's this sound? Maybe like 6 or no, that's really loud. Right there. Is it gonna be on time though? Let me turn the game audio off. Or no, wait. That's gonna mute the whole system. The voice chat? Or no? Would that work? No, that didn't work. Okay. How do I mute myself? Or let me or no, yeah, I'll just mute the game audio. And then that way I feel like I need to get to a faster part. It's not terrible. And at least I'm not cutting in and out. Alright. I'm gonna do this. And hopefully that'll work. Don't have to be perfect. We're gonna try to go. Okay. Excuse me. Frick, I missed. Or no, not the game audio. Let me... Or from the stream settings. Turn that all the way down. And just see how this sounds. Okay. Just trying to see if there's any delay. It's not bad. Turn the gain down a little bit. Okay, maybe like right there. Is that good? I feel like I just need to speak louder. Oops, not that. Wait, is that not audible? Or is it too quiet? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it down by the keyboard here. Oh, wait, I had the game audio muted. That's why. Okay. Now we're good. All right. Okey-doke. All right, we're good. Yeah, I feel like I'm just going to keep moving the mic back up to my face once I get like a message or something. All right. it's not picking up every click, so I am going to turn my gain back on. Great, what am I doing? Why did I do that? Uh, I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. Okay, I'm back. I had to let me turn myself down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, because I went in and I adjusted. Oh wait, there we go. Yeah, I went in and I adjusted my settings um directly in GoXLR. Hold on, let me turn myself down. I'm in my own ears, so I'm not like, because it sounds kind of weird. All right, hello, hello. Is this coming through good? Do I need to be louder? What happens if I turn myself up to 100? Oh, maybe back down to like 70 where I had it. Whoa. I have this unlinked, so why is it doing that? What about this? Does this work? Hello? Okay, yeah, I don't understand how to get this to work. Um, audio output. Okay, I gotta mute again. I gotta mute again. Okay, let's see how this sounds. Okay, so that was weird. I just had to um okay, so no, that's disabled. What about this? Does this turn me down? No? Hello? I'm still talking. Oh, what the freak? That was loud. I don't know. This is stuff I'll have to screw around with later. Okay, I can't be bothered to keep messing with this. Feels weird not hearing myself, though. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no, wait, I need to hear my keyboard clicks in my ears. Okay, I think I got it figured out. It's not ideal, but it'll work for now. Does that sound? Let's turn that down a little bit. I'm gonna clip something. see how the delay's doing. Oops, I forgot to turn off judgments. Okay, now let me find that clip. Videos. Okay, let me watch this really quick. Let me turn the gain off and see if that fixes the delay. I'm gonna turn that back up. The delay is still there. I don't know how to fix that. You know what? Gonna go back to the way I had it. And then turn myself up. So I can have it from like right here. I'm just gonna have a cuff off. What am I doing? game audio going on. All right. Frick, why did I do that? Close my audio settings. I'm not going to look at that anymore. How am I missing? Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, I can't play this anymore. This is rage baiting me too much. This is rage baiting me too much. I gotta find something different. You know what? Fine, we'll do this. What do I want it at? Uh-oh. How do I hide? Oops. Okay. One moment. I didn't realize that was gonna show up. Oops. That was wrong. Okay, I think that should be fine. All right, and so this is let me go in here, edit this. I need to have TUF open. What am I doing? I don't know. This doesn't feel quite right because this is the slower part here. Yeah, but that's too early. I feel like it does need to be right there. Okay. And then okay. There you go. That's better. All right. And we go from the beginning. the skip intros on? Okay. Frick, I missed one. Does this make me louder if I turn this up? Oh no. Oh, that just turns the game up. That was very loud. Alright. I think my calibration is off. I need to fix that. Ew, that's pretty bad compared to how it was. Alright. Right, what was I doing there? What the heck was I thinking? Ugh. Oops. What's going on with my keyboard? Oh, that was weird. Frick, I can't focus. I'm too nervous. Or I don't know if this is gonna get me copyrighted. Yeah, why not? It's gonna end horribly, but whatever. No, I can't roll that right now. About this one. Or no, wait, this one's definitely gonna get me copyrighted. Oh yeah, I can do this. I need to work on this one. Oops. Dang it. Okay. Okay, this part I need to practice. Like I'm trying to roll that, but I can't. I feel like I can't roll that right now. Oops. No, I don't want to go back to the beginning. Stop. Um. Oops. Stop. Right there. Thank you. Okay, I don't know the transition on this part. Or no, it was right here. Yeah, I don't know how to do that whole part. At least I can do this ending now. Okay. That was terrible. I'll do this stupid chart right here. Oh, too far ahead of myself. I haven't played that chart in a bit. Kind of a dumb chart. I need to do some more warm up before I try to do any like hardcore rolling or indexing. Um, I haven't touched this one in a bit. I hate this so much. Ah, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Dang, I already failed. Yeah, that's a very stupid chart. Weird offbeats and all that junk. Uh, There's this chart. Even though I definitely can't beat this right now. Yeah, there's weird stuff in there. Where is it? Right here? Oh, frick. I was supposed to one-hand that. Let's go. That was clutch. Okay. Can I do that again, though? Okay, that's weird. Right here. Yeah, I don't know how to. Or no, wait. Is this it? Oh no, it's up here. But that's so weird. It's like 3 and 3 or 2. I don't know how it goes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I haven't learned that chart yet. And no, that chart's gonna rage bait me too much. Oh yeah. I can do bits and pieces of this chart. Check for phone notifications. Okay. Where do I start? Excuse me. I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad at this game. Oh gosh. That's gonna get me copyrighted, maybe. It's like there's so many charts I want to play, but I feel like you're gonna get me copyrighted. Okay. I need something more simple. This song's not really that great, but maybe. We'll see how this goes. Oops. What was I doing there? Yeah, for anybody that's watching, if it's not already obvious, I get bored very easily. A lot of these AWC charts that I'm never going to beat. Okay. And then it's just like, that's so chill, kind of, they just. Speaking of which, here we go. Frick, I messed up. I got a miss. Is that right? No, it's left. Oh, okay. I've been doing it right this whole time. I didn't know it was left. Alright, and then I need to look at this again. So this is right, left, right, left, left, right, left, roll. Okay. Let me see. Let me make sure that feels right. Okay. Oh, I wasn't ready. That was scuffed. Okay, I need to go back to that middle part and figure out what I did wrong. Or no, not the middle, the end right here. I need to figure out how this part goes. Okay, I got it. Let me change something real quick. Okay.
of myself. Do the unnerfed one. Oh shoot.
I'm sorry I deleted your message, dude. If you're genuinely trying to follow, I thought it was like self promo spam. If you're a genuine follower, thank you for following me on Kick. I'm sorry. I'm just a little guy. Or I wonder if it was because I switched categories. Again, I'm sorry if you're a genuine follower. I just thought that it was self promo spam. But if you're a genuine follower, thank you for being here. Okay, you're getting banned. Alright. It's like the most engagement that I've had with a stream in a week. It's literally just me deleting spam comments and banning people that are probably bots.
supposed to be right hand. Ah, that's too weird. This is too much. This whole part is too much. I can't do that right now. Okay. Let me just go to the part that I think I can do. I gotta be prepared for those 8 key bursts. Frick. Oh, I forgot about that. That's a weird transition. Okay. 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 Da, 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 da. Good practice. This isn't my favorite chart, but I'll do this right now. Great. Nah, I'm not feeling it. Oh yeah, I can do the beginning of this. Ah, I wasn't ready. I kind of want to do machine gun in a few minutes. Maybe universal collapse. There we go. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Where's this part with the drop? Okay, yeah. That weird alternating throws me off. Oh, wait. Now I actually learned how to do the drop in this. Maybe partially. Okay, I'm gonna refresh real quick. Okay, that didn't work. This is so irritating. I don't know how to get that to go away. Uh, oops. I was gonna say, was switching categories a bad idea? Okay. Do that. Uh, okay. Wait. Oh, do I have to press go live again in here? Oh, all right. I'm going to go offline and then try to fix this really quick. Oh, why'd I get signed out on YouTube? Okay. All right. YouTube's still going strong. Why can't I see it here? This is irritating. Are we back? All right. We're back here. And okay. This thing keeps wigging out on me. Why is kick not working? Or do I have to reload it? There we go. Okay. That was very irritating. And this one's still good. Alright. I think I'm okay for right now. Okay. Maybe like half an hour more or so, and then I'll call it. Oop. Okay, and then so how does this go again? Okay. That's confusing. Okay. Dang it. Is it good? Okay. Wait, are we back? Okay. Wait, it's back now? Maybe? Okay. Yeah, I keep having too many issues on Kick's end. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and end it for the night. I would have liked to go a little bit longer, but this is getting kind of frustrating with this multi-chat tool. I'll have to tinker around with it some more. All right, so let's just go here. Okay. All right. I'm sorry that everybody has to look at spam messages on the playback. This is very irritating. Even after I tried to get it to work, this is very, very frustrating. Alright, let me put my headphone cuff back on. Yeah. This is not how I wanted end of the stream to go. There's nothing I can do about this. Alright, so yeah, we'll call it for the night. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna do some buckshot roulette, so that'll be fun. And then we're gonna have a Mario Kart collab after that. So yeah, again, I'm sorry I'm cutting this short. I'm just kind of frustrated right now, but I'll get it sorted out here soon. I've got some people that I can talk to about stuff like this. So yep, just everybody take care until tomorrow, and I'll catch y'all then. And yeah, deuces.